So how's your week going? I hope your week is going good. I'm gonna keep this a short video. I might post this on Friday, so you know what time it is. Do you know what time it is? If it's Friday when you're seeing this, do you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? Do you know what type of video this is? It's Friday. You better know what type of videos this is. If you know what type of videos this is, say it. Say it right now. This is a what? A what? This is a story time. Out of here, bro. So listen. So I'm gonna be telling y'all a little bit about what happened at the court. Does Domiyork have to go to court overall or not? Yeah, I'm gonna be updating y'all because I have to update y'all. For me, like I did a whole video. I have to give y'all an update. What's up? Like what happened? I bet. So we're gonna start it off like this. It was last Friday. It was the day of the summons. I woke up. I was scared. I woke up scared. I was like, yo. I was praying to God. I was like, yo, please let them not call my name today. What's up? I was like, let them not call my fucking name, bro. I was like, let them not call my fucking name, bro. So listen. I was praying. I was like, please don't let them call my name today. Please let me come out of there and not have to do that shit. My animals are being loud right now. Yo, hey, Raven, hey, Raven, hey, yes, hey, be quiet, hey, be quiet. Good bird. Listen, so I was running late, and come, yo, hey.
One eternity later.
So I was running late, right? I was getting ready. I was running late, and I got on the 4 train, right? I got on the 4 train on 161. When I got there on Google Maps, I had accidentally typed in the wrong address because the summons paper had 2 addresses on it. Yo, come on, man. So I typed in the wrong address on Google Maps, right? So I ended up going to the wrong building. But when I got to the wrong building, they didn't stop me from going in. They weren't like, yo, this is not the building. They made me go through security, bro. They made me go through security, and then they told me this is the wrong building. I was like, what the fuck? Y'all could have told me that before I went through security. Like, y'all could have said, yo, this is not the building. Because I showed them the paper, and they told me go through security. And then they told me this is not the right building. I was like, what the fuck? Why the fuck would y'all make me go through security if this is not the right building? Like, that don't make any sense at all, bro. Like, that didn't make no sense at all, because I wasted my time. Like, they wasted my time. They could have dead ass said, yo, go back outside, go to 162, and it's by the mall. They could have said that, bro. They could have easily said that shit. But they didn't. They chose not to. They chose to make me go through security. So, boom. Left, I went to 162. I found the glass building. There was mad people outside. There was, that line did a 190. It did a 190, bro. Like, yo, that shit was crazy. I'm talking about 190. But you know what 190 is, bro? It's like this. It's like this, bro. It's like that. It's like a triangle. They did a 190, bro. They did a 190. I was all the way in the back of the line. I was like, shit, bro, I'm gonna be late, because I was already late. It was already like 9:40. I was supposed to be there at 9:30. No, my fault. I was supposed to be there at 9 sharp. But it was 9:40, and I was like, fuck, am I gonna get in trouble for being this late? I didn't know how that worked. Listen, bro, and this is something that was pissing me off, because the girl in front of me, yo, I don't understand why girls do this. Ladies, this is not okay. If you're in a line, stop doing this with your phone. The girl in front of me, she kept doing this with her phone. I kept having to put my head down, bro. I kept having to put my head down because I didn't want to be in no pictures. Like, that's not okay, bro. That is not okay. Like, that shit was pissing me off, bro. I was like, why the fuck is she taking pictures every 4 to 5 minutes. She was putting her phone up and taking a picture. I was like, yo, come on, bro. Like, yo, what's up? Like, this, you not like, why, bro? Why? Like, you could have checked once. You're fine. You like, listen. You don't gotta do that all over. You don't gotta do that every 5 minutes. Like, when there's people behind you, bro. Like, that is not okay, bro. That is not okay. That is not okay, man. So, what else? So then the line started moving. Feel me? We went inside, and they were like, "Oh, take off your bells, put everything through the metro meter." I think that's what it's called. I had to give in the paper and had to sign in some shit, you know. And then they were like, go into the jury room. So they gave me a paper with 5 panels, right? I had to either pick one of the panels or I had to say, speak to the judge. That's what the security guard told me. He said, if you don't want to do jury duty, you're going to say, speak to the judge when they call your name. And I was nervous. My heart was pounding, bro. My heart was like, boom, 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 nigga. Like, my heart was like, boom, nigga. Like, what's up? Yo, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I was like, yo, I haven't been this nervous in a while. For me, I've not been this nervous in a while. Like, that shit was crazy. My heart was pounding. I could feel my heart pounding. Like, boom, 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 boom. Like, I was there. I was standing because the room was overcrowded. Like, all the seats were taken. There was people standing, like, on the sides, on the back. I was in the back standing. There was people sitting behind me because it was like a row of chairs behind me. And I'm like, I don't want to block nobody's view, but I don't want to stand neither. So I'm standing in front of you, bitch. Like, I don't care. I'm standing behind one of the last rows, and I'm standing there like I don't give a fuck. I was nervous. I did not. I was praying. Please don't let them call my name today. Please, 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 whatever you do, don't let them call my name today. I was like, I'm praying. I'll do what you want, sir. Like, come on. But listen. The judge came in, everybody stood up. Everybody stood up when the judge came in, feel me? And then everybody that had a seat, like, sat down, and we got started. So they started picking out names from the box. It was like a ballot. So you throw in your name, I guess they shake the box, and then they start picking names. And it was like that. So they started picking names, and my heart was like, Paul. They were like, look, I was scared. I was like, yo. I was like, every second, every time somebody got picked, I was like, yo, please let me not be next. Please let me not be next. I was saying that in my head. Please, 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 let me not be next. So the first person gets picked. The second person gets picked. The third, the fourth, the fifth. My heart, like I said, my heart's still pounding. Then at one point in the top 10 to top 15, they called my name. I was like, there's no way they just called my name so early. I was like, why would they call my name so early? Like, what is my luck? So I had to speak. I had to say, speak to the judge. But when I said that, my voice cracked and the room was silent. And I was like, fuck, bro. My voice really just cracked in a room full of like 450 people. Because I also forgot to mention that. In the room, there was 450 people. And they needed like 120 or 130 or I don't know. They need like one something to say yes. To pick a panel and say, I want to do this panel. Right? And then the rest could say, I want to speak to the judge. So I was like, there's no way that I was picked in the top 15. Start off the day when there's 450 people here. I was like, fuck this, bro. So my voice cracked. I was low-key embarrassed. I was like, why the fuck did my voice just cracked in front of so many people? Right? And I said, speak to the judge. Right? Like, espérate, que fue así. Mírame, fue así, ve. I said, espérate, que yo no lo puedo recrear. Fue así. It's my fucking judge. I was like, fuck, bro. Yo, listen, I'm telling you, that shit was embarrassment, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I never want to go through that shit again. But listen, so they called my name. I stuttered. My voice, for me, was fucked up. But I was good. It's a second call because once somebody said speak to the judge, the guy taking out the name from the box was saying second call. Basically, second call, I guess, is like when they don't have enough people. So if 120 or 50 people didn't say didn't pick a panel, I would have to talk to the judge. So second call. So I would have to get called up again, and I would have to speak to the judge privately because the judge said we would have to speak to him privately, and then he would choose who had a valid reason for us to not do jury duty. And I didn't want to do that shit. I was hoping and praying that everybody, that the right amount of people that they needed, actually fucking, said yes, pick the panel. So two of the panels were getting filled up, the others not so much. I was like, I hope that people start like, oh, I'll pick this panel, pick this panel, pick this panel, and those shits get filled out quickly so we can get the fuck out of there. The guy next to me kept coughing. I was standing, there was an old dude next to me. He kept coughing like crazy. Like, yo, like I thought he was about to have like, I don't know, some sort of attack. I was like, yo, is he good? Is he sick? Does he have the virus? Like, it's 2024, about to be 2025. Does he have the virus right now? Cause he kept, like, he was falling asleep too. Like, he was like, like he kept coughing, he kept sneezing, and he was falling asleep. But he was old, so for me, hope he's good. Hope he's good. But I was like kind of moving away. I was like, yo, I don't want to get sick. I was like this. Like, this is him right there. I was like this. I was moving away because I'm not trying to get sick. Everybody in my row, literally, well, except for like one lady, said, speak to the judge, which was crazy. I didn't expect that. I was like, there's no way that everybody in my row is gonna say speak to the judge. But literally everybody did except for one lady. And that was getting me nervous. I'm like, yo, so many people saying speak to the judge. Like, what's up? What's up? Nobody want to do jury duty? I don't want to do jury duty, but I was like, yo, nobody else wants to do that shit? And then one of the lady in front of me, she said, she picked a panel. I think it was either A panel or the E panel, because those were the ones that closed out quickly. So I sat down. Finally, thank God, bro. Like, my legs were like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie, because the thing is, I'm used to standing up for a long time, but when you're getting pushed around because there's people walking behind you, well, that's not it. So I was like, thank God I finally get to sit down, bro. I was glad, I was happy for me. And but then when I sat down, I couldn't see shit. Like, I was bored. I couldn't be on my phone, so I was enjoying looking at at them call out names and seeing the result. For me, it was a suspense. It was crazy. So I was like, yo, yes, like I was happy every time that somebody said I picked this panel. I was like, yes, that's close. That's one person closer to us leaving. Like, I was enjoying it. Feel me? Bad. So then at one, the judge let us out for lunch from 1 to 2. I went out. I went to the deli across the street for me. I got some snacks for me. I got some prime for me. A lot of people don't like prime. Listen, a lot of people don't like prime, but honestly, the strawberry and banana one, that shit's fire. I'm not gonna lie. Over there, I was waiting until like 1:30, and then I went back in because the line was getting kind of long, and I did not want to be all the way in the back of the line. So I made sure I went back in at 1:30. I went through the whole thing again, went through security again, had to take everything off, put it to the metro meter, all that shit. And then went back inside the courtroom, and I'm like, I don't want to sit here. I want to sit like a little bit there. So I was like, fuck. Like, I sat basically to the seat of where I was originally sitting. For me, and the lady, she looked at me. She was like, "You're sitting in my seat." I was like, "Yeah, yeah." But she was like, "I'm gonna try to find another seat. You can stay there." I was like, "All right, bet." Because listen, the lady next to me, she kept doing this with her arms, right? So I was like this the whole time. I did not want to sit next to her, bro. I was like this the whole time, bro. That shit was uncomfortable because she kept doing this with her arms, and you know how there's arm support on both sides. She kept taking it, and then the other lady next to me, the one that I took her seat, she was doing the same, but she was eating and she had a big bag, so like it kept pushing me. So I was like this the whole time. I was like, yo, I don't want to sit. I don't want to sit in between them two. Like no, no, yo, hey, 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 chill. So listen, um, but then you feel me, like. I saw her go and try to sit in a different seat, and then the guy came and he kicked her out. So I just gave her back the seat. I'm like, yo, I feel bad. I'm gonna just give her back the seat because the guy literally kicked her out of the other seat. But then the lady that was next to me that was like putting her arms out like this, she said she picked the B panel. I think I was like, yes, bro, like yes, go away, please, like pick a panel, yes, thank you, like yes. So then the Dominican lady sat next to me and she was like, oye, she was like, yo no entiendo nada de esto. Tú me puedes decir a mí qué decir si ellos llaman mi número y mi nombre. And I was like, yeah, so you gotta say, speak to the judge. And she was like, speak to the what? Speak to the judge? And I was like, she was like, eso es difícil para yo decir. And I was like, okay, so you say, tú dices second call. So I was teaching, I was like, yo, say this if they call your name. But realistically, I was hoping that she said she accidentally picked the panel because I was like, listen, I was like, listen, like if she accidentally picks a paddle for me, that's one step closer to going home for me. But plus, she didn't speak English, so she would have had a good valid reason. So then it got down to like the last 30 people. There was only like 30 people left, and the judge said that, and you could tell that they were getting frustrated. Like they were dead ass getting frustrated. You could tell that the box was getting slim, that there was barely any numbers left to call, and the judge said, the judge said he said, if we don't get these last 30 people, then everybody that said second call is going to have to stay here 2 to 3 more hours so I can speak to everybody. Because there's too many people saying second call or speak to the judge right now. He was like, it's too many. I need 30 more people. 30 more people got to step up and say, I picked this panel, I picked that panel. So everybody was getting frustrated because you could tell that the box was getting slim because they kept repeating names. They were like, if they called a name and you didn't answer, they kept repeating it. You could tell that they were getting frustrated when they were doing that. They were like, yo, we gotta repeat these names. We gotta repeat these names because there's barely any names in the box, right? So people were saying, a couple people started picking panels. At the end, once it was like 15 people started like clapping every single time. People like, yo, people, every time that somebody said, I picked this panel, people started clapping. People started clapping. The suspense was crazy to like 10, and really it got scary. It went like somebody picked the panel, then it went like 5 minutes without nobody picking a panel. So it was getting scary. Then like at 7, people started picking panels again and again and again, and people started clapping, and the judge was like, we need 7 more people. And then literally every single time from then on, people started clapping. And then there was this one person that changed their mind. I think it was like the second to last person was like, it was like, speak to the judge, and then she was like, I picked B. Everybody started cheering, everybody started clapping, everybody was like, yo, what's up? We trying to go home. We're about to go home. The judge was happy. He was like, there's only a couple names left in the box, but it's looking promising right now. One more person has to say yes. I'm telling you, it was like a fucking movie ending. It was like a movie ending, for real, for real. It was. Last 5 people were back to back to back to back to back. The last 5 people that I said yes, he was like, the judge was happy. He was like, this is looking promising right now. It's looking promising. It's been a couple days since this happened, by the way. It's looking promising. He was hyped. Everybody was hyped. Then the last person, The last person said pick the panel, and the whole room. When I tell you, the whole room was cheering. The shit was loud as hell. Everybody was clapping. The judge was happy. The security guards was happy. Everybody was happy. We were like, yeah, we're going home. We're going home, bro. We going home. We out of here. What's up? And then we were out. I was out of there, bro. I zoomed out of there. I went to the Ford train station. I was zooming, man. I was out. I was like, fuck this place. I'm out of here. I never want to do this shit again. But before I left, the judge did say, we might contact you guys. We might send you another letter in 6 months to a year. So hopefully, I'm praying to God. Please, sir. Please, my lord. Please don't let them pick me for that shit again. So, Domiyork, subscribe, share, like the video. Stay tuned for more videos. Storytime Fridays, all that shit. And you already know. You already know. You already know. You already know what's coming, right? You watched the last couple videos.